get us underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Tackled, but 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Paul. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another 1st down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. For a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. He's got the first and still going. Powering through a tackle. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his back. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. The back's got to run the pitch. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Russell. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, he makes the catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure.
Has it back to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that completion. He drops back in the gun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the 1st quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Going to try to use his legs here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these 2 teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Washington offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Paul. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the Huskies looking to run some tempo here. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Set to advance on the football.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
We'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down coming up after that running play. To throw, it's Russell. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes a quick catch. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, tied. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And they knock through the PAT, so it's 28-3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Took contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. And defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set to kick it away.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. Heading left after the handoff. He's got room to run. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quick completion to the right. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous. Shoot up a big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Now on second down. Guys, when you think about Arkansas, I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Release to the back. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot. Quarterback empties his backfield. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback adapting. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. To the air on first down. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times when you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting the ball and DB's not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
It's complete to the left.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Quarterback may change this route. Steps away to find some room. Past the 30. He's finally stopped and blocked. At the 15.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! He couldn't connect on that 54-yard field goal attempt, and now they'll have it 1st and 10 from the 37. Buys a little time. Took care of it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touch! The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. That's reeled in. It's Odom. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st down here for the offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Steps away. And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Quarterback extends the play. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that.
He might want another play. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is...
There he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Razorbacks. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Johnson wants to throw it. He's going to let it go. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unleashes one deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught near the sticks. It's Odom. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. And now this defense is set up fourth.
How about that? Johnson looking to throw. Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this deep.
It's a seam wide open. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Red pass, it's complete. At the 20, he's got space. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells...
Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Dances away. Quarterback got it himself. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Now rolling to the left. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Well, that's two very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number one, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw into. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game.
Got enough space. Ball is free. And this bounces out of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Starting to feel a little pressure. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to... Jackson gonna throw it. Lets it fly. Got his man to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Going for it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason.
Charges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the UCF Knights, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Moves around to clear up the vision. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more...
Turning it on! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking for space, it's Frazier. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
They'll try the right side. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Stockton. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got a man, it's Branch. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double-team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Throws to the back. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits zero. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Direct snap. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker positions.
Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Swings it out to the flat. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes that when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch. He got some positive yards.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Frazier. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a... Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Finds his man. It's Frazier. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz him? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems, so many headaches.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
And they try.
They'll start the third quarter with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's White. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling them on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Pulls it in, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll send the back in motion. Now on the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dogs! They'll try to get outside. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Moulton. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the beatdown has ensued. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Bama. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
To throw, it's Simmons. Buys a little extra time. The run at the end zone. Touchdown! So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. To the air on first down. Stepping to the right. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll pull it down. At the 40, there he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here we go. Right. extending the play. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense, and moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. Working that left side. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Time to take a shot. Snags it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback will keep it. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.